Hi. So today I'm going to rant for a short while on people. But I do horse 4-H and I have several horses. And every year we get a bunch of new little kids that have either never ridden before or have ridden somewhat or have ridden a lot and they just want to keep riding in a different place. So, for first years, the kids have to be at least 9 years old to get into the program. And when they come in, they are either terrified of these horses or they need some fear because they're just like out of their mind. And it's so annoying because I'm going to use this one kid in my friend's class, for example, because she thinks she knows everything and she's ridden at Rawhide Ranch, this place that you go to ride horses for like a week, and then now she thinks she knows everything about horses and she's just like, whoa, which she's not. Okay, she's probably like 3 feet tall. She's a little munchkin, so she can barely sit on the horse because her legs are like parallel like this, and the stirrups are way too long because they're short as they go. And yeah, and so she drives me out of my mind. I'm not going to name her, but if she ever sees this, she'll know who she is. But yeah, and so so most first years are either terrified and they like don't want to do anything except just sit on the horse and walk around in circles, or they want to trot and canter and gallop and go as fast as they possibly can and just like barrel race. And it's like, no, you can barely stay on the horse, it'll walk, okay? Just stop. We need to duct tape your freaking butt to the horse because you're like, whoa, okay? So stop. But yeah, and these kids are so annoying. And the ones that are afraid, I don't mind because I like trying to get them to open up and not be so afraid of the horses. Because I think it's kind of fun getting them to like horses more if it works. Some of them just, it doesn't ever really work out and they don't come back the next year, whatever. But then the kids that think they're all that and they're just like, oh yeah, I'm Stacy Westfall. Most of you won't know who that is, but yeah. So yeah, and they drive me crazy because, okay, you've been here for 2 weeks. I've been here for 5 years. Who knows more, little kid, huh? Not you. So buzz off. Okay, these kids don't even know how to put a halter on. That's the thing that goes on their head to just walk them around. You're not even riding them. And they're like, oh, what does this do? And I'm like, ah, it's so annoying. And then they get on and they're like, can we trot? No, just wait for a second. Can we trot? No, just wait for a second. Can we canter? What did I just say? Okay, and it's just so annoying because these kids think they know everything and they've been riding for like 2 days and I've been riding for 5 years. Who knows more, little kid? You need to listen to me. Okay, so back to this one kid in my friend's class. I don't know, she thinks she's like indestructible or something. So she was riding with her posture incorrect, and my friend was like, because she teaches this class, and my friend was like, okay, you need to do this, and she was like, oh, okay. And so then my friend was like, do you know what will happen if you don't have your feet like whatever? And she was like, no. And my friend was like, okay, well, if the horse spooked or freaked out or was acting up, you would fly over its head and fall and die. And the little girl was like, that sounds like fun. Come on. Who wants to fly over a horse's head, eat dirt, and then probably get trampled? Who? And then my friend is like, well, it would hurt really bad, because she's trying not to just slap this little kid. And then she's like, oh, but I'm wearing a helmet. Your helmet is just covering your head, smart one. And yeah. And then she was picking out the hooves. And my friend was warning her, make sure you keep your feet out of the way, otherwise the horse will step on you. And she's like, oh, I've had that happen before. It doesn't hurt that bad. Really? I wanted to go over there and be like, you know what? I have had my toe squished. Like, literally, this horse tripped over my grooming stuff and landed on my foot with his hoof and squished my toe. Like, the nail broke and it was bleeding all over the place. And I'm like, oh my gosh, kid, I want to throw the horse onto your foot and see how that feels. Huh? She's so obnoxious. But yeah, And so this kid is such a handful. And yesterday was my friend's class, and it was raining. And by the way, I'm so happy for the rain. But anyway, and so it was raining, so we had to get off a little early, and we never got to trot because we were doing more important things. And this girl is like, but we didn't get to trot. And my friend is like, no, we can't. We'll just do it next week because it'll be too slippery. And she's like, no, it's okay. We can still trot. And yeah, and I'm just like, who knows better? Both me and my friend have been here like way longer than you have. And you think you know better? Because you don't. Okay? Oh my gosh. And so she's like, no, it's okay, we can try, we can still go. And my friend is like, no, get off your freaking horse. Now. She didn't say that, but I'm sure she was thinking that. Okay. And then we go back down to the stable area and we're grooming the horses. And she's like, can we trot double next week? And I'm like, I'm going to slap you. Ugh. I didn't say that, but I really wanted to. And it's like, well, riding horses isn't all about going fast. And I said that, but I didn't get to say what I really wanted to say because I was going to tell her riding horses isn't all about going fast. If you can't ride the horse correctly at a slow pace, like you can, you're not going to be able to ride the horse fast. The last time we trotted, she barely stayed on. She was like tipping all over the place. And I'm like, you're going to fall off and I'm not going to care because it's going to be your own darn fault. Okay? Okay. And so we were doing stuff yesterday. We were doing stuff involving like basically obstacles and having them work around through the obstacles and doing stuff. And it was very important stuff because a new kid like this one, she doesn't know anything. And so if they don't know how to have control over the horse, they're going to fall on their butt and it's going to be hilarious. But yeah, or not hilarious, but still. And she's like, all this kid wants to do is go fast. And riding horses isn't all about going fast. If that's all you care about, you don't actually like horses. I love my horses, and I could just sit on my horse and walk around the freaking arena all day long. No trotting, no canary, just walking. That would be the best day ever. And this kid would be like, oh, we're just walking? Okay, I don't want to ride today. Oh! Oh my gosh. But yeah. And it's like, kid, if you want to be in 4-H, 4-H is learning. When you come to 4-H, you learn everything. You clean the stalls, you clean the horse. You learn about horse anatomy and diseases and stuff. And you learn how to ride too, and you learn how to ride correctly. Whoa. Other places, they'll let you trot and canter all you want because they don't care. If you fall off 6 times every day, that's your problem. 4-H is about learning, and this kid is not learning. I don't know how to pound this into her tiny little brain, but she just doesn't get it. She just doesn't get it. Ah. But yeah. Okay, I think I have it out of my system now. But yeah. I don't understand. If people want to ride horses so bad, but all they want to do is run, just get your own horse and do whatever the heck you want to do with it. 4-H is about learning about horses and seeing if you actually like horses. Because most little kids think, oh, horses, ponies, pretty, little bows in their hair and frolicking around in fields full of flowers and getting blue ribbons. Sure, you can do that if you have your own horse, but having your own horse is more than just riding. If you have your own horse, you have to take care of them. You have to clean them. You have to clean their stall. You have to make sure they're healthy. You have to feed them, everything. And that is what we do in 4-H. And some of these kids just don't get that. All they want to do is ride the horse and run around as fast as they can until they fall off and split their head open like a pistachio. It's like, come on. It's not what horses are about. Personally, horses are my life. I would probably commit suicide if I couldn't ride horses. That's how serious I am about my horses. Horses are so much more if you actually know them. I have 2 horses and I love them. They're like, seriously, they're both boys and I swear they're my boyfriends. I don't have a boyfriend because I'm 13 and I don't need a boyfriend and they're too dramatic. So my horses are my boyfriend. Just deal with that. Okay? But yeah, some people just don't get it and it makes me sad for them and angry because they come to 4-H thinking, oh, it's going to be so fun. There's going to be a pink horse and I'm just going to, oh, whatever. And it's like, I'm sorry, but you got another thing coming, Missy. Because we're going to do so much more than that. And if you don't like it, you can leave. Okay? So, bye. Alright, I think I'm done now. This is getting long. It's like 10 minutes. Okay, thank you for watching. There will be another video out on next Friday. Thanks. Bye.